Hello again, this is Vann-Wakelin. A film I've seen recently is Conclave. This is a great film. Obviously it's topical at the moment, so we sort of like watched it the day, just 2 days ago, so that was the day they started all going into the conclave themselves in real life. But the conclave is well written, well done in that sense. It is a bit of a thriller, and there's a few red herrings in it and all that. The ending's interesting because I don't see the ending being as controversial as people see. People may think there is a final twist in it. I don't see that at all being an issue. It features Ralph Fiennes playing a character called Lawrence, and it's fantastic because we see everything that happens essentially through his eyes, or he leads it. Stanley Tucci is fantastic. Is it John Lithgow? He's been value for money for decades anyway, but all the people in it are brilliant. The scenes are fantastic. There's a lovely, lovely, lovely scene where all the cardinals are walking along with a white umbrella and the shot's taken from above. I like that. I like that. That was someone taking a 2 second risk but putting a lot of art factor in it. What I liked about it is it's probably an art house film. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. I'm not usually a fan of art house films. But just the content of it, just about, we do roughly know what happens when the Pope dies. We do know that the cardinals get locked away. We do know about the black smoke, white smoke. But it's just good to see it. It's good to see inner politics, traditional versus new. When of course the Pope that's just recently passed was a progressive Pope, and this was coincidentally, I say, because the book would have been written a while ago. This is dealing with a progressive part of the church having to fight traditional church, and so on. So no, really, really, really well done. Great costumes, great locations. Don't know if any of them are true or not. Referenced they were. The Sistine Channel and all that was just Sistine Chapel and so on were all referenced, but I've never been to them, so I don't know what they look like in real life. But yeah, so absolutely brilliant. It's not my sort of fare, so but I'd give it an 8 or 9 out of 10, just because everything in it was fantastic. Like I say, the end, the end bit that's meant to be this mystifying thing, didn't bother me. If someone had turned around and said to me that's a twist, I wouldn't care. So the issue they raise isn't an issue that I would have a problem with a pope having in their skeleton in the cupboard as such. So that's the only bit is for me, the twist isn't as amazing as they would make you believe. But then if the book was written a few years ago, written, not wrote, if the book was written a few years ago, then I perhaps would have expected that ending to have been a bigger ooh-ha, because quite a lot of us are more liberal now than we were back in the day. But yeah, so the Conclave, great movie, great acting, simple story. It is just a case of finding out who's going to win. And yeah, it's really well done, really well. So if you get to see Conclave, do so. It's not cinematic. Some people say it is cinematic, would say, but it's not cinematic. It doesn't need to be seen at the cinema. Great on a TV screen.